When I was a kid, my favourite waterfall in Melbourne was here at the National Gallery of Victoria. But as a grown-up, I've been able to explore Melbourne's natural waterfalls. So here are my top 7 waterfalls within the Melbourne metropolitan area. Starting with number 7, north of the city, it's Wombolano Falls in the Kinglake National Park. It's a lovely walk through the forest. But hey, where's the waterfall? Unfortunately, the viewing platform stops well short of the falls. The managing authority doesn't permit further access, with the threat of a fine if you clamber down the well-worn goat track to reach the water. Until the view improves or a set of steps is built, these falls are staying at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is Sherbrooke Falls in the Dandenongs, east of the city. The forest here is lush and majestic, and the falls are well proportioned with a certain aesthetic symmetry, particularly if you like bonsai, because the visible section of these falls is actually quite small, with most of the main cascade obscured by foliage. The footbridge across the creek is well positioned to make the most of what you can see. At number 5 is everyone's favourite suburban waterfall, Dights Falls in Abbotsford. It's not so much a waterfall as a weir wall built across the river, but Melburnians don't care because we're just happy that we have a waterfall that we can catch the train or ride our bikes to. And don't forget to check out the tilted geological layering on the opposite bank. For number 4, it's time to head down to the Mornington Peninsula to see King's Falls at Arthur's Seat. These falls only flow when it rains, but the escarpment over which they flow is impressive at any time. I love the grey and orange hues of the rocks and the little fishes running down the granite face. It's a peaceful place of quiet contemplation that we're lucky to have so close to developed areas. I'm getting excited because we're now down to my top 3 waterfalls in Melbourne. Back out at Kinglake, number 3 is Mason's Falls, which is probably the most impressive for its height and breadth after heavy rainfall. It stands at 45 metres high over several tiers. The only reasons that it's not number 1 is because the base of the falls is obscured and because you can't access the water. The picnic facilities here are also top notch and offer shelter if you're visiting during the wet. A place where you can touch the water is my number 2 waterfall in Melbourne, Lala Falls in Warburton. It's quite a distance for most Melburnians, but technically still in the metro area. It's a great half-day trip with a pleasant walk through the forest, these quaint stone bridges, and a set of cascades that you can see and feel up close. Lastly, the moment you've been waiting for, my number 1 waterfall in Melbourne is Olinda Falls in the Dandenong Ranges, east of the city. The main reason I love these falls is because you can sit on the rock shelves or dangle your feet from the little steel footbridge and just let your senses be overwhelmed by the sights and sounds of the movement of the water. It's a magical place at any time of year. It's great for both your physical fitness and your mental well-being. I can't recommend it highly enough. I hope you enjoyed this compilation and feel inspired to visit these waterfalls for yourself. You can find out more about each one on waterfallseasons.com and subscribe to this channel for more waterfall videos.